Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters. Welcome to my new series on Tohfatu As Saniyyah. Today I am going to do the lesson number 2 on types of speech, that is Anwa al-Kalam. The first lesson was on the speech, the Kalaam, what the Arabs think about this speech in Arabic language. So today we will see the types of speech. How many types of speech do we have? So let's proceed in this lesson. Al-Kalam is divided into three types. The author of the book Jarumiyah, Al-Jarum, explains وَأَقْسَامُهُ ثَلَاثَةٌ. He says that the kalam is of three types. It's ism, fi'l and harf, and it comes with meaning. So the author of Tohfatu As Saniyyah, Muhammad Mahi ad-Din, explains. He says, وَأَقُولُ الفاظ التي كان العرب يستعملونها في كلامهم ونقلت إلينا عنهم. He says that the alfaz, the words that the Arabs used during their times, whatever they use in their speech, في كلامهم, you can see here, in their speech, في كلامهم ونقلت. And whatever they spoke, they used, the words they use is transferred to us. Nuqilat, transferred to us. And how it is transferred to us? From generation after generation. And we, نحن نتكلم بها في محاوراتنا ودروسنا ونقرأها في كتبنا. And whatever has been transferred from them, we use it in our conversation and in our studies and in our reading and in our writing. And naktub biha ila ahlina. So we all write in that language to our families and friends. Wa asdiqaina. So la yakhlu wahid minha. And all the three things that we use, ism, fail, harf, in our conversation, studies and writing, they are not they are either consisting of ism, fail or harf. So the whole language that we use today, that we speak or write or study, consists of noun and verbs and particles. Let's see what Mahi ad-Din explains about the kalima. First of all, he goes on to explain about the ism, the noun, and then the fail or the verb, and then last of all is the harf or the particle. So let's see what he explains about the ism. The first one, fil lughat, means in the local language it is explained as ma dalla ala musamma. That means it is the kalima whose meaning cannot be can be understood without the need to combine it with another word. For example, if you have a name of a particular thing, a book, an apple, or a house, so you can understand the meaning by its name, and it should not be combined with other words in order to fulfill its meaning. So that is what you understand by ma dalla ala musamma. Dalla means to refer or to show. Now he further explains, according to the Arabic grammarians, according to the scholars, وفي اصطلاح النحوين. Nahween is the grammarians. كلمة, what they explain, كلمة ضلت على معنى في نفسها. So it means that the kalima or the word for anything should give the meaning about the thing that it has been given the name for. Like for example, if you say a book, so the book has a meaning, you get an idea, you get the meaning, you can understand from that word. Book means you have a book with several pages in it, you can read, so you can have the full idea about it from the name itself. Walam taqtarinu bizaman, and this word shouldn't give you any tense, it shouldn't be related with time. For example, Muhammad, Ali, Rajul, Jamal, Nahar, Tufah, wa Laymun, and Asa. So all these names, as you can see, they give you the meaning for which they have been named for. فكل واحدا من all of these من هذه الألفاظ يدل على معنى, and like all these words that has been mentioned gives you the meaning. وليس الزمان, and all from all these noun doesn't give you the idea about the three tenses, that is the past, present or future or command. So they don't have the meaning regarding or related to time. ليس زمان داخلا في معنى فيكون اسما. So it is only and only noun referring to the meaning. So that is what Mahi ad-Din explains about a noun. Mahi ad-Din explains al-fail. So he explains the word fail in local language as al-hadas. Hadas means any action that happens as an action. وفي الاصطلاح النحوي means according to Arabic grammarians or scholars, they explain the word al-fail as دلت على معنى في نفسها. It gives its meaning. And اقترنت بأحد الزمنة الثلاثة, and it should be related, the meaning should be related to one of the three tenses. And what are they? They are madi past, al-hal present, and mustaqbal the future. Now here an example has been taken, the kataba. It is a verb, and from this kalima kataba you have the idea that it means something about writing. So فإنه كلمة دالة على معنى وهو الكتابة. You have the idea that it means about writing. So when this action has been done, you know about the past by the structure كتبة. So وهذا المعنى مقترن means it gives you the meaning related to the zaman al-madi. The action has been done in the past. For example, يكتب. So from this kalima, you know that it gives you the meaning about writing. دل على معنى وهو الكتابة أيضا وهذا المعنى مقترن. Now this meaning is related to بزمان الحاضر, means the writing action of writing is being done right now. For example, اكتب. So this is a command, and it also gives you the meaning كلمة دالة على معنى, that means وهو كتابة أيضا. It also means the writing. But هذا المعنى مقترن بزمان المستقبل. So this meaning is related to the time. And what time is it related to? مستقبل, the future. الذي بعد زمان المتكلم. That means whenever command verb comes, that means the action is always done after the command. When you command to someone, the action comes after it, and the command and the action does not go simultaneously. First a command comes, kalima comes, and after that action follows. So this is what means الذي بعد زمان المتكلم. So now let's see what he explains about the harf. Okay, so now he explains, he gives you the examples about the fail. So I missed it. ومثل هذا الألفاظ. So here are the examples about the fail, the command, and all of you know about this. نصر, to help. وينصر, he helps. وأنصر, help. Now you're going to give the command help. فهم, to understand. يفهم, he understands. افهم means understand. وعلم means to know. يعلم, he knows. علم means know it. جلس, he sat. يجلس, he sits or he's sitting. وإجلس, sit. This is a command. So when you give the command, the action comes after it. وضرب, to hit. يضرب, he hits. اضرب means اضرب, to hit, and it is a command. So all these shows you three tenses, and what are they? Madi, Mudare, and Amr. So now let's see what are the three tenses, and let's understand these three tenses in details. الفعل الثلاثة أنواع. So the fail is divided into three types, and you know, all of you know the three tenses, that is Madi, Mudare and Amr. So now let's understand in detail. Al-Madi ma dalla ala hadas. It refers to an action. Hadas means anything that happens, that is the action. وقع في الزمان الذي قبل زمان المتكلم. So this means that any action that has happened in a time, and that time is before you say it. Something already has happened, and after it has happened, now you are saying about it. Something has happened in the past, and now you are mentioning it. For example, if something happened, for example, if I say, the cup fell down, and now it has already fell down, and now I'm mentioning it to my friend. Yes, the cup had fell down. So now I'm mentioning the action of falling down of the cup is already happened in the past, and now I'm mentioning. So that is what refers here, that any hadas, any actions waqa'at, came or happened في الزمن, in a time الذي قبل زمان المتكلم, before you talk about it, before you mention it. For example, now kataba. So according like after reading this word kataba, you know the meaning. Kataba means something writing, and now you also know that the meaning has a time attached to it. You know that that writing has already been done in the past. Fahima, to understand. That means the action of understanding has already been done in the past. Kharaja, he already left, and Samia, he already listened. Absara, so all these gives you Absara, takallama, wastaghfara, ishtaraka. So all these gives you the meaning that it has already been done in the past. Now coming to the second tense, the mudare. Ma dalla ala hadas. Now it also refers to an action. يقع في زمان المتكلم أو بعده. So now for the mudare, you should know that when this action happens, when is this action happening? يقع في زمان المتكلم, like while you are saying it is happening, أو بعده, when you say it and it happens after it. So both of them can be taken in present and in future. So now yaktubu. So it can mean that yaktubu means he is writing right now at present in this moment, or he writes means he will write in a short while. So that means that you can understand the meaning of mudare as happening at the time when it is spoken, or it will happen just in few seconds. وَيَفْحَمُ, he understands. يَخْرُجُ, he leaves or he will leave. يَسْمَعُ, he listens or he will listen. يَنْصُرُ, يَتَكَلَّمُ, يَسْتَغْفِرُ, وَيَشْتَرِكُ. Al-Amr. Now let's understand the action of what is Amr. ما دل على حدث يطلب حصوله بعد زمن المتكلم. So that means an action referring to an action that is requested. So Amr is actually a request. When you command someone, it means you are requesting that person. For example, if I command you to sit, I'm not scolding you, but I'm requesting you to sit. So it is actually husul, means yutlabu husul. You are requesting someone after zaman al-mutakallim. Okay, so you are expecting an action being done after you have said, after you have commanded, after you have requested. If I request you to sit, so I have already spoken, sit. And after listening that I command you to sit, now you are doing the action of sitting. So the action comes after the command. Now example, uktub, that means to write. I requested you to write. Now you listen, and now you start, after listening, you start writing. افهم, اخرج, اسمع, انصر, تكلم, استغفر, واشترك. So all this gives you the meaning that the action comes after it has been commanded or requested. Coming to the last one, al-harf. Let's see. Mahiyuddin explains al-harf as فهو في اللغة, in standard language it is called at-tarf. Tarf means sides and its plural is atraf. And the Arabic scholars, the grammarians, explains kalima al-harf as dallat ala mana fi ghayriha, means it does not have the full meaning in itself. Whenever it comes, cannot give you the full meaning. For example, min. Or you all know this is a harf jar, and it literally means from in English. But whenever it comes, you cannot have the meaning what it wants to say. What is the meaning? From. What do you understand by from? So it should be joined with other words in order to give you the full meaning. For example, هذا اللفظ كلمة دلت على معنى فهو الابتداء. So whenever min comes, it means something you start from. And whenever min comes, the other part of the sentence will always have ila. So both goes hand in hand. For example, there is an example here. Let's see. وهذا المعنى لا يتم. لا يتم, it cannot complete the meaning in itself. When you use the harf min, you cannot get the full meaning until and unless the dhamma, means if you include or add with other words. إلى هذه الكلمة غيرها فتقول ذهبت من البيت. So now when it is added with other words, now it giving you the meaning that you started from your house and you went to the school. For example, ذهبت من البيت إلى المدرسة. So that's give you the meaning that you started from your house and you went to the school. Here are some examples for ism, fail and harf. Let's see. Kitabun, as you all know, gives you the meaning, the book. Kalaam, dawa, then karasa, jarida, khalil, salih, amran, waraqatun, sabu'un, himarun, dhi'bun, fahdun, namirun, laymuna, burtuqal. All these are words of fruits. And كمثرى, then نرجسة, and وردة, هؤلاء, أنتم. So here the mir has been included, as you all know that the mirs are also considered to be an ism. Now examples on fail is safara, yusafiru, safir. So all the three tenses has been given. قال, يقول, قل, أمن, يأمن, إيمان. So رضي, يرضى, إرضى. صدق, يصدق, أصدق. اجتهد, يجتهد, اجتهد. استغفر, يستغفر, استغفر. Let's see the last portion of the lesson. أمثلة للحرف. من, إلى, عن, على, إلا, لكن, إن, أن, بلى, بل, قد, سوف, حتى, لم, لا, لن, لو. All you know, these are all particles. And لعل, sister of إن, ما, لا, ليت, إن, ثم, أو. So all these you know the meaning, but they cannot complete the meaning in itself until and unless they are joined with other words to give you a full meaning. So now let's see and do some question and answers regarding with this lesson, and it's a very good exercise. So let's do. The first question is ما هو الاسم? So let's see what is an ism. Let's revise about the ism. What do you understand by ism? Ism, as you know, we have discussed before. ما دل على مسمى, that which you call something with a name. And in Arabic grammar, they call it, or they explain the kalima or ism as ma'ana fi nafsiha, gives the meaning in itself, and it should not be joined with other tenses. For example, madi should not give you the meaning in time. For example, Muhammad, Ali, Rajul, Jamal, Nahar, Tufa. You can get the answer from the lesson itself. I have given the answer from the lesson. As you can see, it's the same paragraph. So these are all the nouns that you call it for something, an object, or it can be a name of a person, name of an animal, name of the things, object, solid, and ism can also be damir, as you just saw the ism, the examples in ism. من هذه الألفاظ يدل على معنى ليس زمن داخلا في معناه. So all these words of the nouns, they don't have the meaning in time. They don't refer its meaning in time. And they are all called ism. Let's see the other question here. The other question, مثل للاسم. مثل means give examples. This is also a command. Give examples for ism. بعشرة أمثلة means 10 examples. Let's see, this answer is also from the book. So I have taken the same paragraph. أمثلة للاسم كتاب, قلم, دوات, كراسة. All these are the names of an object. And Khalil, Saleh, Umran, all these are the names of a person. So, Sabu'un, Himarun, animals of, names of animals. Fahdun, Namirun, Laymun, all these are the names for the fruits. So you can see these are all the different nouns, some referring to person, animals, or things. And also there are an example of damirs. So this is all constitute to be in the category of ism. Let's see the next question. ما هو فعل? What is فعل? So this answer you can get in the lesson. I've taken the same paragraph. فعل هو in لغة, it is an action happened, something happened, an action happened. It is حدث. But according to the grammarians, it is كلمة دل على three tenses. معنى في نفسها اقترنت بأحد الزمن الثلاثة. So whatever the action means kalima is, it should be related, its meaning should be related with the time. And the time should be three of them. The madi, hal, the present, and mustaqbal, the future. Let's see the next question. إلى كم قسم ينقسم الفعل? Means how many types of division are there? Like how many types of fi'l are there? So how many types of fi'l can be? As you all know, it is only three. So الفعل على ثلاثة أنواع: ماضي, مضارع, and أمر. Next one. Let's see the next question. ما هو الماضي? So what is a madi? Means the past tense. Let's see the past tense. فالماضي ما دل على حدث وقع في زمان الذي قبل زمان متكلم. This is very important statement. You should know what is a fi'l madi. Means the past tense. The action that happened before you said it. The action has already happened and now you are mentioning it to someone. So this is a very important statement here. You can see حدث وقع في زمان, in a time الذي قبل زمان متكلم. Very important statement to understand about a past tense. For example, nah, kataba, fahima. So now you can give the examples here. And let's see the next one. ما هو المضارع? Now, what is المضارع? What is a present tense? Let's see. So, present tense here is ما دل على حدث, means what it is a tense that refers to يقع في زمان المتكلم. This action happens when you are speaking about it, or it happens after you spoke about it. But the duration between you spoke and the action happening is very, it should be very quick. It shouldn't be a long time. So, يقع في زمان المتكلم أو بعده. So, after speaking, means the time duration should be very less. Now example yaktubu, yafhamu, and now you can give the examples here. Let's see what is amr. So ma huwa al amr. Amr is the command tense, as I said previously. Let's revise. Al amr. What do you understand by al amr? Ma dalla ala hadas yutlabu husulahu, means you when you request, you don't get an action, but after it. And amr means it is a kind of request. So hadasin yutlabu means an action requested, and you get it ba'da zaman mutakallim. So the action happens after you have requested only. So this is a very important statement for the command. Example, nah uktub, ifham, ukhruj, isma, unsur. So all these are the examples for amr. Let's see the next question. Let's see the next question. مثل للفعل بعشر أمثلة. So here are the examples. I've taken the same paragraph. You can see there are examples of the fail, and you can see all three past, present, and command. سافر يسافر سافر قال يقول قل أمن يأمن إيمن رضي يرضى. So you can give all the examples here. It's the same paragraph. The next question is Ma huwa al-harf. Now let's see, it's the same paragraph, nothing new here. It's just a question and answers. You can get all the answers from the lesson itself. حرف هو في اللغة الطرف. So you have to explain the meaning of all ism, fail, and harf in two ways, in local language and then in istalah and nuha. First, in local language, you call it as tarf. Tarf means sides, and according to grammarians, it is a kalima that cannot give its meaning until and unless it is attached with other words. For example, it's all about the harf jars here, and the particles, other particles like inna or sisters of inna. So all these, when they are attached with other words, they give you the full meaning. So here, as you can see, the harf taken as min, and from min you cannot have a full meaning. It only gives you the harf jar min gives you an idea that some things, the action starts from the beginning. And وهذا المعنى, it does not, the meaning does not complete in itself until and unless it is added with other words. For example, ذهبت من البيت. Let's go on to the next question. That is مثل للحرف بعشر أمثلة. So now giving the examples on harf. So all these, it's a repetition of the paragraph. من إلى عن على إلا لكن إن عن بلا. All these are particles and harf jars, and atf also, as you can see, أو and سوف here, حتى, then أو, these are all ثم, these are all harf atf. In later is the sister of inna, then lalla also, and now you can see here lan, lam, these are all particles of jazm, negative lam here. So all these constitute to harf. And with this we come to the end of the lesson. Alhamdulillah, it's a very easy lesson. This is the end of the lesson number 2, and inshallah I'll be coming up with another lesson, that is lesson number 3, signs of the noun, alamat al-ism. This is very easy lesson, and you will be able to understand it if you go back and read and understand and make your own notes. It will help you in future, inshallah. Till then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.